Hello everyone and welcome back to Lamont Plays, and today we're continuing on with Horizon Zero Dawn, and we're continuing on with Rost quest. So last time we did part of the mission, so we started collecting, try to get to the parts. So this time we're going to get to the parts, and we're going to do get the tripcaster from Karst. So right now we're hunting down the machines for the parts. So we're about to take out some watchers. The good thing about this mission is you don't have to go all the way to the designated mission start area. You can just find some machines and just kill them and get the parts that way. So that's pretty good. And then so it will save you some time. So once we get,
I'll tuck that away.
These parts, it should say like 2 out of 5. So that's pretty good. And we for the blaze, and remember you only can get the blaze for this mission from the striders, and that's from shooting the arrow, shooting an arrow to the back of the strider and knocking that canister off of it. So I don't know why we stopped right there, but we're grabbing some bridge wood again to make some arrows, because at the time our capacity is only 20. So, and we're about to get our first skill. So I think I'm going to get the critical hit one. I was looking at the lure one, but I decided not to. And I think right now I'm just showing you guys what skills we can and cannot get. When you first start off, the skills are okay, but certain ones you don't really need in this game. Like the quiet sprint would be good for later on, so that would be something to invest in. But right now, I think you should be like really stingy with your skill points. Like this balance aim one is not really necessary, but it'll be good to have if you want to. 100 reflexes, again, it's not really necessary, but you can get it. Silent drop is okay. It'll come in handy if you're to do like silent strikes. Even though, like, especially for the big enemies, if you're right next to it, you'll silent drop them instead of just or no, strike from above too, instead of like the normal heavy strike. So I decided to get the concentration one, and I think I'm gonna get critical hit and precision. Critical hit just before the spear damage, because I use the spear certain times. Oh no, I get the gatherer one, I think, because I like the again, I like to forage a lot. So I was really thinking about the silent strike one. I do get it. Okay. I think I got that one just to help me out a little bit more. So I'm looking at the weapons right now, trying to figure out I guess trying to figure out which ones really fit me, my playstyle. And you guys see these special items right there, the purple ones? If you take those to a merchant and you press buy, you go down to them, you select them, you actually unlock those items. And this is only for people who have DLC in the game, who have had like who pre-ordered the game pretty much. But I think you can also get it if you buy the DLC that way. So right now we're looking at the machines that we already know about. So as you know, the eye is the weak point, and the body, you can shoot the little canister off the back of the watcher to finish it off. And I'm just showing you what kind of items we can get from the watcher. The watcher heart and lens are very rare to get. And so is the machine core. I think the machine core, I only encountered 5 of them during my playthrough. and again, this is post commentary, and at this point in the game, just expect for me to be, well, at this point in the commentary, expect me to be like 7 or 8, no, 10 episodes ahead. So just so you guys know, I do sort of know what's coming, but I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. So right here, I'm just showing you the special parts for the Striders. I'm looking at the statistics. I would say the statistics in this game are very basic. They don't show you like how many times you die, so that's something. I guess it will be okay, because I think something like that's not really important for this game. Like seeing like how many machines you kill will be a little bit more important. Well, I think it's important for this game. So right now we're about to hunt the first Strider to get those points. I mean, get the, not the points, the blaze canister. And my fault, I actually got his attention way too much. I didn't mean for it to come all the way over here. The good thing is I can take it out real fast now. Just knock the canister off, and then after I take it out, I can just pick it up. And one thing too, well, another thing, every Strider doesn't have a blaze canister. I mean, they have it, but some of them you can't knock it off sometimes. Sometimes you gotta get real lucky to get it. It really depends. I think the good thing is the odds of Strider having it are pretty good, so you can have fun with it, you know, if you want to hunt down machines.
I need to speak to you.
So, oh, the little green exclamation mark on the screen is an indicator of a side quest. So anytime you see those in your screen display, you can just go over there and talk to somebody and get the side quest. And you can also just activate the side quest automatically once you talk to them. You don't have to, this game doesn't force you to do all of the main quests right after each other, so there's no hand holding or anything like that. You can choose how you want to play the game. If you don't have to do side quests, you can do it. It's all up to you. So I think we just added some more medicine to our pouch. I don't know why we stopped. So we did get the Ridgewood, which is good because my arrows is really low, my stock. So I think we're going to talk to Karst now because I think we have enough of... No, we don't. We need some more blaze canisters, which should be easy. The Striders are not really that dangerous in this game. What you need to worry about is what's coming up next. But these guys are bad. So I'm surprised I didn't go right to the Strider and get it right away, but I guess I wanted to get really just to talk to Karst first and get that. But talking to Karst only takes like a couple of seconds, to be honest. Just getting there and finding him. I'm surprised by how much territory the Nora control. They control a huge amount of the map, and you'll actually see how much later, a little bit later on in this game. But right now, just looking at it, like, that's huge. So we're still trying to find Karst. He's all the way. The good thing about him is he's in the embrace, so that's good. We don't have to, because we can't even get into the tribes their ground pretty much.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet.
We only can
there he is.
like go to the outskirts. But Karst, he lives in the embrace, so that's pretty good. And easier for us to find. So he should be right there. And yes, Karst is a merchant, and he doesn't mind talking to us.
Well, an outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
So right now we're about to trade for the tripcaster, and we automatically have the item in our inventory. So as you can see, the tripcaster is an uncommon a weapon. The handling is 30, so that means that controls the aim, reload, and that kind of stuff. And it shoots out shock. He basically used shock ammo. So like the shock wires I was talking about earlier. So if a machine trips the wire, they get shocked, and sometimes they get outright paralyzed. So, but only for a little bit. So we can just equip it right away, right to our weapon wheel, which I'm about to do right now. And as you can see, you only have 4 slots. The good thing is when you get more advanced weapons, even though you have 4 slots, the slots will look a little differently. And I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm just looking at the different resources I have right now.
You've got yourself a tripcaster. Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
Alright, now we can finish hunting down the Striders. So this should only take a couple minutes, if that, to be honest. Oh, so I was looking at the weapon wheel, just trying to see what I was working with, and I decided to get more ammo. And as you can see, right now we have 0 of the fire arrows, mainly because we still need the blades to craft them. Fire arrows in this game are your best friends. I will tell you this, the damage does stack. So every time you shoot that fire arrow at a machine, the damage output will increase because you get a burn damage off. So I mean, and also it depends on where you hit the machine too. If you hit their weak spot, you're guaranteed a little bit of higher damage rather than if you hit their leg, for instance, or something, a spot that's not their weak spot. So right now we see some watchers and some striders in the left hand corner of the screen. So we're trying to decide how we're going to go about shooting them.
Bad day for one of us.
And again, we're just knocking off some points right now, so no biggie. And for those who don't know or who may be new to watching this video, I am not really good with bow and arrow, but I mean, it is what it is. So people judge about that, then oh well. Just trying to have fun. Those little blasts that the watchers use, they will kind of like blindside you a little bit. So if you get hit with the, if you're caught in the area of effect, your screen goes all white and like sound kind of dulls